Peace and lights, fam. To all my melanated beings out there, you have definitely stumbled across a bomb channel because your girl here, Majestica Melanin of Mguma, and that's Marcus Garvey Universal Melanated Association, or Melanin Association, however you want to say it. We bringing you this channel, fam. This channel will change who you think you were, what you think you knew. My plan here as an educator, poet, creative artist, creative thinker, just entrepreneur, my plan here is to inspire, to teach my melanated beings of the earth everything that is missing. If you walking around feeling incomplete like myself, if you're walking around wondering what is going on, what's happening, why after centuries and centuries of mistreatment and enslavement and murder and rape, why we as a people have not figured this out. Why do we continue this cycle? Why do we keep playing their chess game? So being the person that I am, and I've seen a few others that's part of the revolution. I've seen many attempting to educate our people, to bring that information that we are missing, that's been hidden from us, or just totally altered. I want to bring that back to us. And I even searched the waves, the channels, and the radio stations, and all the resources out there for someone who is going to tell me the truth about me, about who I am as a being of melanated form. And if you are up on your melanation, you will know what I mean by that. You will understand that this thing called melanin is some powerful stuff. And if I didn't have it, I would be wondering how to get it. What do I need to stop people who have it from being who they fully are capable of becoming? Because whatever it is that we can transform into because of our melanated state, it has to be scaring the crap out of some people, particularly Europeans. So again, Majestica Melanin, Intellect Poet is my channel. And as you come here, I need you to do a few things, and I need you to keep in mind when you're here with me. Now, I'm the type that I don't entertain the negativity, the negative beings that may come across my channel who are tempted to criticize or to insult or to be rude or to try to discredit me. Save yourself. Save yourself and don't. I will not respond to you. You will get no reply. You will get no love. People that will get responses, replies, would be those who are hungry for the knowledge, who know how to agree to disagree, who knows how to communicate and correct me when I'm wrong, or if I'm wrong, or if you feel a certain way about something that I said. Communication is the key. Some of us don't know how to express our disagreements without throwing insult. Learn that skill. It's important. Learn that skill. I stress playing chess a lot on these videos You will often see my chessboards, and I'm going to show you the one I have now that's up. Okay, I'm big on that. And I have a all boys middle school chess team, 6th, 7th, and 8th graders who never played in competition. I realized that these were the boys who were bored, in trouble, getting suspended in my classrooms that I've taught, and I've taught K all the way to college. So at this particular time, I'm doing middle school black and brown boys, the high risk group. When they learned this game of chess, they were transformed almost overnight. There was this light that lit up once I showed them this game. Took them to tournaments against the best players in Manhattan and all around New York. These young men came out with, first they came out in 3rd place out of 60 teams. Next time we went 2nd place. Next time we came up with a 1st place trophy. And I can show you pictures, videos, anything. If you go to my chess foundation, you will see. And you will know that I'm serious about this chess game, and I pray that melanated beings learn this game. I often brag and I just yell out loud that chess is the only game that works both sides of your brain. Often you hear a lot of people talking about the left brain, the right brain. The left side is about language and logic. The right side is creativity, or the aesthetic part. Well, with this chess, which is the oldest game in the world, it is over, I believe, 1,000 years old, 1,500 years old. Okay, this game works your brain, both sides, simultaneously. We don't often do that. So in order to understand this game, you need to rock with me. Because just about everything I read, say, do, or share is going to correlate with the game of chess, how we move, how we strategize, what steps to take, what to prepare for in advance, how to be patient, sit and wait for them to fuck up. Excuse my language. But this is what I mean about real world. This is what I mean about taking this game and applying it to your life, to where you want to be and where you want to go, and how to succeed, and how to make business, and how to communicate with family or friends, or whatever it is that you want to do to be happy and healthy and complete. We're walking around incomplete, family. The reason, psychologically, I will be breaking down our mental illness. We have a mental illness that has been affected and caused by this system of white supremacy that we live in, that we reside in, that we wake up morning, noon, and night, operating in an unnatural state. This is not natural for any human, no matter if they have melanin or not, but it's definitely not natural for melanated beings who are part of this melanated universe, this melanated world, Earth, and being made up of those very same minerals, elements, substances of the universe and the planet. There is no way we cannot feel the effects of the whole of humanity, and especially our melanated beings. People who don't have the melanin, they can't feel how we feel. This is what we have to understand. You can't expect them to treat us and behave the way that we feel we should be treated, and you know, we feel like we should be given those opportunities. We feel like we shouldn't be discriminated against. We shouldn't be murdered in cold blood. This is how we feel. And I believe that substance, that chemical in our brain, in our pineal glands, that causes us to feel empathy and to show that we can relate, that compassionate part. Without melanin, you can't feel that. You can't. There's no way you can feel that to the core, to the 100% that you're supposed to feel. That's one reason chemically that I feel like these things are happening to melanated beings. Chemically, now psychologically, I will be going through our psychosis. I will be talking about the symptoms of the system that we live. Symptoms: depression, murder, the symptoms that result, you're showing symptoms of that you're infected. That type of symptom. How you behave, how you move, your relationships. Are you secluded? Are you starving for attention? Why is it that you operate how you do? How we operate as we do? We are caught in a cycle of no progress. We're in this cycle, and it's sad that we have to live in this unnatural state within ourselves. The frequencies that I operate on are now growing. I'm moving up, and so should you be. Because if you haven't decided consciously that I can no longer operate on this frequency, you haven't decided that yet, and it's 2016 going into 2017, and you haven't decided that, hey, there's something missing. The information that I'm supposed to have in order to live a full life is not all there. Who can I seek out to get that? Obviously, religion is not doing it. Religion has not worked, guys. It hasn't. Christians, Muslims, Buddhists, Hindus, all of these religions all tie to one connection. One. That's what you can say there's one solution. But all the dynamics that plays into our anxiety and our stress levels every single day trying to survive, it's totally not natural. It's not fair. And I need to know what we can do as a melanated collective. Thus, Mguma. And if you know Marcus Garvey, you know what he was about. He is one of my heroes. He is one of my ancestors that I hold high, along with many others. But I know that as a collective, there is nothing that can stop us. There's nothing on this planet. Our energy would be so powerful if we took one mind, one thought, and we moved us out of this oppression forever. Doesn't that sound beautiful? So what I want to say with this channel, why am I saying this, and why did I decide to take on this, and it's going to be a task, because there's no work like black thought that puts you under the most pressure. There's nothing that makes you feel like your life can end at the drop of a dime because you are uncovering jewels for the melanated race. When our ancestors sat down with this work and decided, I'm going to save my people, my nation, I'm going to do everything in my power to educate them and to make sure that they don't die, I want to save them. They took that time and they did that. You cannot just take that lightly. That's not light work, fam. That is not light work. Ancestors like Garvey, Fred Hammond, Huey P. Newton, King, Malcolm X, Dr. Wellesley. I cannot continue to watch my people suffer knowing that these people dedicated their lives to before I was born, to my life. They decided we are going to do this for generations that's not here yet. You understand, melanated beings? We have to think ahead, as in chess. Strategy, as in chess. We have to know that once we drop this knowledge to our children now, they will be doubling up on trying to stop them from the revolution that is bound to happen. They can't stop it. But we have to plant the seeds just like our ancestors did. Because without them, we wouldn't be sitting here continuing the legacy of getting our people the knowledge and the information that is missing, that is hidden, that was altered. The reason they didn't want us to learn to read and write and to practice our spirituality is because there was something deeper, something spooky to them, that if we figured out who we are, that meant their demise. That meant it threatened everything that they even believed, everything that they stood on will be compromised forever. Forever. I'm not sure who's going to be the next black messiah, melanated messiah. I'm waiting. But all I know is right now, in my time and space, in the plane that I'm on, in the frequency that I'm operating on for my people, I know that I can't sit still anymore. So I decided to dedicate myself to this channel. Intellect Poet, M. Guma. I am Majestica Melanin. And you will get to know me more and more. But I need you to first, before you decide to subscribe, to sit in on any of these videos, whether I'm reading, speaking, inspiring, whatever I am doing on this channel, you need to be on my level. You need to be willing to be on my level. I will not entertain criticism without the proper communication. I will not entertain insults whatsoever, period. I will not entertain criticism that does not provide a solution. I will only accept positive energy people. People who are hungry for the knowledge. If you are one of those non-melanated beings walking on this earth and you come across my channel, be in a position to understand and not attack. Be in a position to have an open mind about what it is I'm teaching, what it is I'm breaking down when I'm breaking down information written by melanated authors. Because right now I'm not trusting any information if it wasn't written before 1920. And I just chose 1920 because 1920 seems to be the decade that they began to go into Egypt. They began to go in there and really alter what was discovered. And the earlier writers who were Caucasian, they tended to tell the truth better than those who came later and wanted to alter and hide the fact that some of my ancestors actually were significant in the progress of civilization. The contributions that my ancestors gave to the planet and the earth, it just started to go down. It started to become this deliberate agenda to hide. So 1920s and after, I'm double checking, I'm triple checking. So if I say anything that is after 1920s, 30s, make sure you guys are on it, okay? I will try to keep my facts straight. I will have research information, and like I said, most of these videos will be me reading an actual work by a melanated author, or someone, if they're not a melanated being, they have contributed significantly to the melanated human. Okay, whether it be art, writing, music, whatever it is that I decide. Okay, so just keep in mind, the channel is to inform melanated beings. It is to share the information and not harbor what I know. Okay, so if any of you guys know things and harbor the information, it's doing us no good. All this knowledge that I have in my head, I'm going crazy because I can't share it. I only can share it to the children that I teach, which is a beautiful thing. But remember, with children, you have to be very careful of how you introduce things and how you progress to the next level on the knowledge. Adults, I have to erase what's there and basically start again, reprogram the ways that you're set already. And it's very difficult for you to change your thinking. It's called cognitive dissonance. Look it up. Okay, so with the children, at least I have a chance. At least I can mold their being on how they think, how they look at the world, compared to how I was taught. With the adults, I already know how you was taught because I was taught the same way. So inform you, share with you, inspire you. These writings will not just be random writings in books. They will be books that are purposely made to transform our nation, or us spiritually or mentally, because I'm going to go deep into the mentality of white supremacy, and it will be based a lot on Dr. Frances Cress Welsing's theory of color, and how, you know, the survival, the genetic annihilation is a key factor in why we're treated the way that we are. Alright, so I won't make this video go too long. It's just basically an introduction, and it's a little long, but if you continue on to my other videos, just keep in mind the things that I've said. Agree to disagree. I will be random and scheduled. Please tell me what books you would like for me to read and break down. I will be more than happy to do that. Alright, again, I am Majestica Melanin from Mguma, the Marcus Garvey Universal Melanin Association. Email me, like, subscribe, and keep in mind that the positive energy will be reciprocated. I will respond to any questions, comments, or concerns, any collaborations to build up our nation, to continue the movement of getting us in the proper mindset, spiritually, emotionally, physically, and just all around balance. Okay, we need balanced melanated people. We need the balance, we need the power, we need the strength, and we need each other. See you soon. Blessings.